Well, it's a 11:45 and I'm in my office in the House of Commons. I'm about to go downstairs with David Cameron to the chamber. He's going to do Prime Minister's questions, then we're going to hear Alistair Darling's budget, and then David has to get up on his feet again and respond to that budget. And that is probably one of the toughest jobs in British politics.
So I think we need to start the budget.
We've got a good question for a Treasury.
So this morning we've been looking at what's been leaked to the newspapers. Seems like half the budget is in this morning's papers, and there are already quite a lot of ideas there which seem directly taken from things that the Conservatives have proposed: stamp duty cuts, increases on super strength alcoholic drinks, green investment banks and the like. So on first reading it looks like there are going to be no original ideas in the budget. Any new policies are going to be ones directly lifted from us Conservatives. So we're ready, and this is the last budget for the general election. See ya.
Mr Deputy Speaker, I can confirm that duty on beer, wine and spirits will increase as planned from midnight on Sunday. Alcohol duties will also be increased by 2% above inflation for 2 further years from 2013. Deputy Speaker, I've also decided to freeze inheritance tax threshold for a further 4 years, and this will help me. Education Minister, the Honourable Member for Tottenham, I know he's in his place today, was the this is what he said. It is clear, as has been demonstrated in the House today, that this fatuous proposal that everybody is elitist. It is time this country had a radical change of direction. We need a Conservative government to clean up the mess made by this Labour government, to stop another 5 years of debt, of waste, of taxes. Britain doesn't need this Prime Minister and this Chancellor. It needs new energy, new leadership and values to get this country going again. That's the argument we'll take to the country the moment this man runs out of time and calls that election.
Well, I'm now back from the chamber of the House of Commons where we saw the last Labour budget. I've already started going through the small print, and it's clear what a totally empty budget this is. No credible plan to deal with the debts. If you look at some of the hidden tax rises, these are going to hit millions of working people. And it really shows that Labour have got no new ideas, no energy to sort out the enormous economic problems that the country faces. I'm sure what you want to know is, how is this budget going to affect me and my family? Well, there are big national insurance increases. Anyone earning over £20,000 is going to be paying more tax. Also, millions of working people, all working people who pay income tax, are going to see in effect a tax rise because he's not increasing the allowances, the personal allowances for income tax, in line with inflation. He's frozen those. That wasn't spelt out in the budget speech, but it's certainly going to hit you in your pay packet and your salary. And what about for those who run a business, particularly a small business? Well, again, listening to the Chancellor, you might have thought there was some help coming your way, but look into the detail of the budget and you can see that there are some big increases in business rates coming through. There's an increase in the small companies tax rate coming through. Indeed, the Treasury expects to squeeze an extra £1 billion out of small businesses, and that means, unfortunately, that the people who are the real engine of job creation in this country, the small businesses, are going to be hit hard by Labour. So that's what we've found already in the small print of the budget, and we haven't had long to do it. I'm sure there's much more hidden away there. What we've done is we've created a special website for today. It's www.yourbudgetresponse.co.uk. I want you to go online, look at the detail of the budget which we've put there, see where the hidden nasties are, the hidden tax rises, the things that are going to make life more difficult for families and businesses. This is all about crowdsourcing the budget. It's a completely new approach, but what it means is that many thousands of people can help us in getting to the bottom of this budget, getting to the truth behind the spin of Labour's last budget.